far as Spence, right, he came out this tweet right here. He said he made it very clear that it's not over. The Errol Spence story is not done. It will continue. He said, I quote, all that said you can kill the retired shit though. Yeah, I got my ass beat. Shit was past due. I didn't exactly live like a boxer for the most part. So he's telling y'all, he's giving y'all the game of what was going on, that he wasn't living that life of a fighter, and it showed. And look, we know Earl's past problems in boxing. We don't gotta get too deep into that here. But look, my thing is, look, this is why Al Heyman needs to do a better job of keeping his top stars busy, because one thing about it is, like the old saying goes, the idle mind is the devil's playground. And a lot of these guys, they used to be in the gym, they used to training, and these guys at the Spence and Crawford level, the thing that gets out the most is when they got a fight date, when they got something to look forward to prepare for. If they're going 6-8 months straight and a fight's not even signed, what do you think they're gonna do? They're gonna take the millions they made and they're gonna go enjoy their millions and go party and have fun. And right now, I mean, if you're still fighting, it ain't really the time for that. So it's like, I think Al has to do a better job keeping Spence busy. So Earl can, and I know he's a grown man. We're all responsible for ourselves and the decisions we make. So I get that aspect of it. But this is a recurring theme with Al Heyman fighters. It don't matter if it's Broner, it don't matter if it's Spence, it don't matter. And look, I hate to say it, and we'll see how it goes in the future. But I got my questions about how Stephen Fulton's going to come back. Yeah. Because I'm seeing him living a little bit too much life. And he talking about he want to go to 130 now. He ain't even fought at 26. Yeah. So what that tells me is maybe he might not be ready to make featherweight because he's been living that life too much and he got nothing scheduled. He fought Inoue in July, just like Spence fought Crawford in July. Still got nothing lined up. Yeah. And they're not supposed to fight till March? That's another 3 months. So
I'll just
more activity.
I'll just tell like this for Spence. I'm happy. One thing I will not take from Spence is he's manning up and taking responsibility for everything that's happening in his life.
Yeah, he's the truth. He's the truth.
And you got to respect that. Even when he lost, so I got to give him that. But as far as Al Heyman, he needs to get one of the biggest things on this channel that we always talk about, and that to me, nothing against Al Heyman, anybody, activity. Yeah. Activity is very important with a lot of fighters. You can't just sit there and keep him on the shelf, get him a big fight every once a year. Take, for example, nothing off the bottom, Antoine Russell Jr., when he fights once, he's got a title. He only fights once a year, every 2 years, or whatever. You got to stop that. But back to what I'm saying, I would love right now if Boots is a free agent, go talk to Al right now, right here, and make this fight and see if Crawford is willing to do it. Somebody got to convince Crawford to do it. Somebody got to get him to realize that, go ahead and fight Boots while your mansion is being built in Las Vegas. That you got over there, all that big money you're making.
Is it in Vegas or is it Omaha?
I don't know where it's at, to be honest.
Who cares? He's building a mansion. Who cares?
Well, he's building a mansion. And what I'm getting at is, right now is timing. Do it. The public would love to see that fight. You might not think so, but it's going to be great. What would it hurt you to do that? And then if Boots beats you, then there'll be another. Then now you got another extra you have to go follow before you thing. Then that time. Okay. Go.
I wanted to also talk about because I want to look at maybe Spence's path to a title at 54 because 54 is an interesting division. I mentioned some of the guys at the top, but like Spence held 3 of the belts. So he held the WBC belt, he held the IBF, he held the WBA. He's gonna have good standing with all those governing organizations and governing bodies. So if you look at the IBF, there's no champion right now. The winner of Bakram Murtaladzev and Jack Kulker fighting each other. Mm-hmm. My thing is this. Earl does want to become champion again. I think the IBF route is going to be the best route for him because it'll be the weakest champion in the division, at least on paper.
Does he really want that, though?
I mean, he can't make 47. Okay, yeah. And so he got to, by his own admission, he got to fight at 54. Yeah. Okay. So when he inevitably fights at 54, I think he should go the IBF route and target the winner of, get a stay busy fight as soon as you can early in 2024. Mm-hmm. And then he needs to target the winner of tell Al Heyman to pay whatever they're gonna pay one of these Russians or German dudes to get over to the States, right? And try to get the IBF belt and try to put the finishing touches on a magnificent career. Become 2-division champion, put yourself in position to be get those big unification fights with Tim Tszyu and whoever else or Charlo, whoever's gonna hold the other belts. But that's the pathway I see for him.
But do you really honestly feel that
That's in his heart.
Yeah, the Spence really wants to go do that.
I mean, if he's gonna box, he can't make 47. So if he's gonna box, he's gonna be a 54.
But he's gonna force Crawford to say, "Okay, Crawford, I'm at 154 now. Didn't you say before we make this fight? Why not still make this fight?" Before this, when they had the last press conference, if I remember correctly, Crawford asked Crawford, he said, "Yeah, we can probably go to 154. We're both gonna agree at 154." Now all of a sudden, Crawford doesn't know what he wants to do, but I don't think Spence is gonna go to 154. It's a good idea what you're saying. That's
the best idea. I'm telling you, that's the best idea. Fuck Crawford in the rematch. Mm-hmm. Forget all that. Forget all that. Forget the rematch.
You can't do that, Brandon.
Yes, recover. Forget the rematch. Go with the 54. Go the IBF route. You can win it. He can beat a Bakram, Murtaladzev, or Jack Kulke.
Right, but he wants peace of mind. I'm see if he can see in his mind. He doesn't give a fuck about going to 154. Doesn't give a fuck about going to 160. Any other weight. He want in his mind. He can't. Well, whatever. He's still in his mind. He wants to have that fight and see that. Okay, but we have to see the fight. I don't think, but it's a good plan. What you're saying though. So you're saying it's better for him to have his legacy, a 2-time champion, right? Is that what you're saying? Mm-hmm. Than him trying to fight Crawford again.
Well, look, the thing is, Crawford ain't retired yet. You can go become champion, and the Crawford fight will still be there. It's not going nowhere. Okay. But I'm looking at more so the standpoint of Errol can go to 54, get a title. Listen, go to 54, get a title, show people you're still good enough to become champion, get your confidence back, get accustomed to the new weight, and then boom, in a fight or two, you can fight Crawford. It's still going to be there.
Would you say it's better for him to win that belt, and that would maybe convince Crawford more now, like that belt at 154 to come to 154?
Listen. They have a contract to fight regardless. Okay. It doesn't matter. I'm just telling you. I'm telling you what I think his best pathway to success for the remaining. If he's, let's just say, right, if Errol's got, we'll give a generous number. Let's say he's got 3 fights left.
Okay.
If Errol's got 3 fights left in boxing, I think the most successful path he can take is to right now forego the Crawford rematch, go to 54. Fight someone in the rankings. I don't care who it is. Pick whoever you want in the rankings. It could be the weakest guy if you want.
Get the belt.
Get a win against someone in the rankings. Get accustomed to the weight. Get your confidence up. Get a win. Get back in the win column. Okay. After you get that win, you fight the winner of Murtaladzev versus Kulke.
Okay.
That's a winnable fight.
Okay.
Okay. You get the IBF belt again. You're now, regardless of nobody wants to say, you're a 2-division champion. You're now a champion 154. And then you got 2 wins in the win column. You're world champion again. Then you could fight Crawford. By that time, your eyes should be healed. You should be firing on all cylinders, and you should be in a better place to win a Crawford fight. Mentally, physically, spiritually, everything. Because that's how I feel. Okay. That's how I feel. Now, personally, I don't think it matters. I think Crawford beating him no matter what. But if he wants to give himself the optimum chance to win, that's the pathway I feel he should go.
Would you say because of his mental state right now, thinking like all this other stuff, all excuses that we were talking about, you think that him winning that belt and being 2-time champion will actually give him more confidence?
Yes, it'll help. Yes, okay. Yes. Mentally, people will say, oh, he beat whatever, he beat nobody. Who cares? No matter what they say, when he retired, he's a 2-division champion. He was a champion at 54. He was a champion at 47. They'll never be able to take that from him no matter what. Okay. So it looks better on the resume. It gives you more confidence going into the fight. You get a couple wins in the win column, get your confidence up, start feeling good, and then boom. And on top of that, look, Terence right now is 36. Yeah, Terence right now is 36. Yeah, you fight them 2 guys, Terence maybe age a little bit, and you might be able to beat him.
Yeah.
But that's not gonna. What I'm telling you makes too much sense. Mm-hmm. What I'm saying makes too much sense. It's not gonna happen. We want to get this fast money. All right, we want to get this fast money.
I mean, either way, he's gonna make money. It's Errol Spence. We can't deflate from that.
No, but I'm saying they want to make that 10 million.
I know.
They want to make this fast money. I'm telling you, if he's got 3 fights left, that should be the pathway. Look, in fact, I'll even tell you the pathway.
Is that a good manager?
I don't know his manager, but look, okay. The pathway should be, look, let's just say he don't fight nobody in the top 10. Mm-hmm. We'll pick somebody from the bottom 5, okay? Now, look, you could go fight, for all I care, you can go fight fucking Rourke Knapp. You can fight Rourke Knapp from... You know who Rourke Knapp is? He was this dude that was supposed to fight Josh Kelly. He could fight Rourke Knapp for all I care. He could fight Callum Walsh or even we mentioned Brian Mendoza, okay? Yeah. If he can get past a Brian Mendoza or Rourke Knapp, all right? Even let me see.
So you just want to get
even a Jesus Ramos. You can get past one of them 2 guys, okay? A Lubin, all right? So Lubin, Mendoza, Rourke Knapp, Mendoza, any of them guys.
I'll tell you right now.
Okay, you beat one of them guys. Look, you beat one of them guys. I don't care which one it is. Beat one of them guys in the top 15 of the IBF. You get ranked in the IBF. Okay, you fight the winner of these two guys, Kulke and Bakar and Merlatiev, right? You beat one of them, you get the IBF title.
Yeah.
You now got two under your belt. You're a 2-division champion. You got 2 extra paydays out of it. Crawford is now aged probably about a year and some change now. He's 37, going on 38.
Mm-hmm.
There's more miles in the odometer. It's a more winnable fight.
Okay,
but that makes too much sense.
And I will say like this too. Honestly, brother, I'm blind. I got 4 eyes, but my 4 eyes tell me that he can steamroll to anybody in the IBF right now. All in 154. He can steamroll all them guys like that. All them guys.
I don't know about that, but
I'm gonna say they're easy work. No disrespect to the other guys.
Well, okay, why don't he move up?
So then,
why don't he move up and go find out
at 160?
At 154, go move the 147 to 54 and go find the hell out.
Yeah.
All right. That's what it is. Look, for me,
so if you're a manager,
I don't want to see a blowout again. I want to see a competitive fight.
Right.
And I think
that's right to go.
I think the route for Spence to give himself the best chance to win would be that route.
What the comments saying?
You got this dude Javier talking a bunch of bullshit about he's saying Boots is a bum.